everyone. Am I audible?
Hi, Samita. We are able to hear you.
Okay. Okay. Sorry for yesterday's cancellation. Actually, I fell down yesterday evening, and I got hurt in my leg. I mean, I got sprained. My ankle got sprained, and now I'm okay. So I have to cancel yesterday's demo. So sorry about it. Okay, so let me show my share my screen. I think everyone can see my screen, right? So anyone is there who joined today for the first time? You attended the last demo, or anyone is there who joined today first time? First class today?
Yeah,
Avinash,
it's me. Yeah,
Avinash, right? Okay, no problem. So
yeah.
others you have attended last class, right? Okay. So first of all, yeah, Avinash, you can mute. So today and tomorrow also we will have this demo class so that you can clarify all your doubts. And tomorrow it's not only the demo. After 10-15 minutes, we'll start with the content tomorrow. Maybe I'll make sure every software, whatever is needed for this course, will be installed in your system, right? And also we will discuss about the Jupyter notebook quickly and some prerequisites for the course like GitHub and then Jupyter notebook, a bit of Python and all of that thing installation we'll do, right? And then we'll start with the content. So let me, I think people who already joined last demo may find this class a little boring, but please hold for 5-10 minutes. If you can tolerate me for 10 minutes, all the other contents will be new. But for others who joined newly, right, I have to start from starting, right, very basic. So I'll take only 5 minutes to quickly tell you about this thing, and then you can ask me if you have any doubt. First of all, I want to apologize because I could not get time to create the new syllabus that I was talking. So I can share the old syllabus as of now, but maybe end of tomorrow, because of all of this incident. Yesterday I was completely taking rest. Today also I could not do much work. Maybe after today, tomorrow when you join the demo class, I will share you the updated content. So this is the old content. The content will be same, but the process or approach will be different, and more than whatever is written here will be delivered. So we are going to add two more things called outlier detection algorithm, feature selection algorithm, and class imbalance challenge, how to solve, right? These three with respect to project. So what I will do is quickly let me introduce myself first. I think this is already I have done, but I have to repeat because few of students are new. I'll take just 5 minutes, not more, and then it is all your class. You can ask me any doubt. I will clarify all your doubts, right? Before we proceed with the content. So I have around 9+ year of experience. I'm not at 20, 25, 30 years. I am total only 9 years experience, but all of my 9 years are very relevant. I started my career after my BTech in computer science. I started as a big data engineer. As a data engineer, I started my career, and after my masters I switched to data science, right? In 2016 I started my data science journey, and in 2021, in 5 years from a data scientist trainee, I can see myself as a staff data scientist today. I lead a team, and my journey is like data scientist trainee, data scientist specialist, and then senior data scientist, and recently in 2021 I got promoted to staff data scientist. I had worked in multiple companies, starting with Goldman Sachs to General Electric to different other service based companies. I hold my master's degree from triple IT in computer science. My major was machine learning, right? And I have few research publication, and training wise I am into this like since 2016 I'm teaching, right? It's almost 5 years. Okay, so this is my brief, and coming to the content, and also I have trained multiple engineering students. Reva University, I was a visiting faculty there, and multiple engineering students placement training I do give. This is all things out of my passion I do, right? Okay, so coming to this course, what is the course highlight? The course highlight is completely practical approach. Coming from an industry background, I know how difficult it is nowadays to crack interviews. Traditional training nowadays, hundreds of resources are available in YouTube. You can go through and learn. Here you are joining this course because you will get the practical training. What do you mean by practical training? During the practical training, obviously you will understand the concept very well, complete theory, mathematical derivation, logical interpretation, everything, followed by practical examples. So there are total 7 projects which will handle 7 challenges in data science. One project will handle data imbalance challenge. One project will teach you how to handle missing values. One project will teach you how to handle feature selection. One project will teach you how to handle outlier detection. I had worked in Goldman Sachs for 1.5 years only in outlier detection. I am working in General Electric in computer vision for last 2 years. I want to summarize all of my industry experience in one project and want to deliver it to you. So multiple outlet detection like LOF, which is not there. I know whatever I'm saying is just in kind of talking. It's not there in the syllabus, but you will find everything nicely written in the syllabus maybe end of today or maybe tomorrow I'll share. So the first starting point is Python. Python, we cannot do anything. Everybody has to learn Python. The core Python will be really quick. We will see the core Python means Python fundamentals. From here we will start. Tomorrow we will see software installation, Jupyter Notebook tutorial. From that level I will start. So there is no prerequisite to join this course. Level 0. Anybody who wants to come to data science can enroll. There is no prerequisite. Everything I will cover. After 5 Python fundamentals, really quick, once we have completed this fundamental Python part, we'll go to advanced Python. So in advanced Python, we will be discussing about NumPy and Pandas, right? In detail. NumPy and Pandas in detail. Advanced Python and core Python, you're going to get 6 assignments together. After Pandas is completed, your project-based training will start. Entire statistics and your machine learning will be a project-based training. So how is the training? It's a reverse loop. We'll do a problem statement. We'll take a data set. And then while solving that project, you will understand what are the challenges. To handle those challenges, we will understand the theory. And then we will implement that in the coding. So all the projects are very, very, very important projects, right? So one project will start with regression. The first project we'll understand is about regression. After visualization, we'll start our main project called statistics and visualization. All of the statistical concept, for example, G-score. I may tell you traditional way of teaching is what is G-score, the formula, right? But you will not understand why I'm teaching you this, where to use this, what is the real-time implementation. So in the project, we will implement G-score, data standardization with and without. What is the difference, right? You will understand through coding and also you'll understand the theory part. So the course highlight is 3 major things you will learn in part 1 course. Step number 1, Python. Core Python, Advanced Python, data visualization in detail. Step number 2 is statistics and machine learning, right? So statistics and machine learning, complete machine learning. It's not like regression classification and the algorithms, the mathematical interpretation, and the project. 7 major project. That is the main thing that you can take away from this course. And not only that, you will have coding test on every Sunday. Not every Sunday, alternate Sundays. So the coding tests are very, very realistic. Nowadays, when you go for interview, you have to clear the coding test. So when it comes to data structure part and Python, you'll get Python coding. And when it comes to your machine learning, I will share a data set with you, give you 3 hours of time. And within that, you have to complete the solution based on what we have covered in the class. Let's say I had given you one project on feature selection. In the coding test, I will try to understand how much you have understood. I'll give you one more data set where you have to implement feature selection. Same thing, whatever you have learned. So for every topic, you're going to get almost 1 or 2 projects. So it's loaded with full of projects, almost 8 to 10 projects I can share it with you, right? So that is the course highlight. After 1.5 months, you should able to write 10 projects in your CV. I'll take you to that level. So let's say you have understood regression, you have done sales forecasting project. Now based on my real-time experience, I'll tell you how to write that in your CV. I'll tell you to write brilliant pricing, not self forecasting, which is very common, right? Everybody is writing brilliant pricing, and I'll tell you how to modify that project into this. You have done fraud detection, which is very common. I'll tell you smart signal modeling, which is same fraud detection kind of algorithms, but in a different context. So you will find my own experience, whatever I have learned from industry, I'm going to put it together and tell you how to prepare your CV nicely. with interview questions, CVs, projects, coding, and the theory part, everything. It's a end-to-end kind of thing, level 0 to a level where you can showcase 2+ year of experience in your CV as a data scientist. Till that level, I can take you. So this is part one course. 1.5 month is the duration. Every day is the class, Monday to Saturday, right? Sunday is the coding test, alternate Sundays. Coming to part two, you will be learning about advanced data science. So in advanced data science, this is basically the deep learning part, which is booming right now, and cloud, GCP, Google Cloud Platform, followed by big data, Apache Spark. So that's the major takeaway from the part two course. Part two course, I'm not going to change anything. I am going to add, instead of this kind of some things I want to change and something I want to add. So part two course, if you want to take a look, this is how the part two course is. It is not going to change the same. So first we'll start with introduction. We'll start with GPU coding PyTorch. The installation, what is gradient, what is GPU, what is CPU, what is the difference, how to do GPU coding using PyTorch. We'll be using Google Colab, where you will get 12 GB free RAM and plus GPU support. If you have NVIDIA card, you can use your laptop. Otherwise, you can use Google Colab. And then you will understand about linear algebra, derivative integration, how to find using PyTorch. Followed by image processing. We have OpenCV. We'll understand what is image, what is blurring of an image, thresholding, smoothing image, 2D convolution, filtering, right? Now you can see so many image apps, right? So how those apps work, that we will understand behind the scene. Then we will understand time series analysis. What is trend, what is seasonality, what is your moving average, what is autocorrelation, what is white noise. This is, I'm preparing you for the course. So for this course, whatever is required, part two, first you need to have an understanding about time series. I'm giving you that. You have to understanding about image processing. I'm giving you that. You have to understand about GPU coding or maybe tensors or linear algebra. I'm preparing you for that. After that, we'll start with the main content, that is deep learning. The first algorithm is ANN, artificial neural network. See how in depth the theory is. Tit by tit, we are covering everything, the derivation, the math part, everything I will be showing you in the class, followed by one project. So the first project is we are going to do fuel prediction. That will be the first project. Second project is convolutional neural network. We have 1800 X-ray images. We are going to train a AI model which will see that X-ray image and tell whether that image is affected by pneumonia or not. That is the image classification project we are going to do in the second part using CNN, convolutional neural network, right? Uh, and the third project is based on RNN and LSTM. We will take the COVID-19 data from world meter. We're going to predict what will be the number of cases state-wise in India for 2021 quarter 2. That will be the project based on time series, where we will be implementing RNN, recurrent neural network, and LSTM, long short-term neural network, right? Memory network. So that is the project. After this, your deep learning is completed. Then we'll be starting with text mining, NLP. We'll be using Beautiful Soup, Selenium to scrap data from internet. We'll go to Flipkart. We'll scrap one review for one Samsung model, mobile model, and we'll be using that reviews to create a sentiment analyzer, right? So that is your kind of text mining. After that, we'll discuss about Apache Spark, big data. We'll install Apache Spark on cloud. It is AWS, it is written, but I am going to change it to GCP. AWS is kind of, it's very famous, but GCP is capturing the market. If you see the growth, GCP is just very new, but it is capturing the market. So I have updated the syllabus. Instead of AWS, we are going to use GCP. On GCP, you're going to install Spark. Once the Spark installation is completed, we're going to discuss about the architecture, right? What is worker node, what is driver node, everything, followed by your Spark SQL, and then final project is recommendation engine. So recommendation is nowhere taught, right? In part one, we have not seen recommendation. In part two, you will be understanding about recommendation. So using Spark ML library, we are going to create a recommendation engine. So this is a full stack thing. Along with this, you're going to get Tableau recording as bonus from my side. And from Durga sir, you're going to get entire Python recording for 6-month access. Video recording as well as the kind of materials, right? So what you're getting in this particular course is a 3-month course, 1.5 month, 1.5 month. Every day you are connecting. and the quality is very, very, very much matching with what is needed to crack interviews. The course price is list in the market, list in the market. I can guarantee you on the price. The price is list in the market. The same content people are selling in 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakh, 4 lakh, right? By just adding SQL and other stuff like R, which is outdated. SQL is somewhat it is needed. I'm not saying outdated. SQL is needed, but you can learn SQL yourself, which we are not including here. R is outdated. If you're learning R, it's like not very much useful. So we're going to get Tableau recording, Python recording. Along with that, Python core, Python advanced, machine learning, 7 projects, coding test, CV preparation template, advanced data science. You are going to get GPU, PyTorch, Keras, deep learning, RNN, LSTM, CNN, ANN, 3 projects, NLP, and also GCP and Spark. So complete thing you are getting. The course fees is 32K, 16 and 16, 32. If you're taking it as a package, I think there are some reduction, but not much of discount. Do not ask for 12,000, 13,000. It's a straight no, because please try to understand the effort that we are putting together, the institute and also me, right? So it's almost like from my side, it is 50, 60 hours per course. So 120 hours plus, right? So if you take in that way, 12,000 is not worth it. So if you're interested, maybe you can negotiate a bit, maybe I think 1,000, 2,000, but it's not like 12,000 or 13,000. Because why, I will tell you one thing. First thing is it is list in the market, and leave about the price part. We are adding more content. That is the main reason, because it is going to take some more time. We have added Sundays also, which is extra classes. So looking everything into account, I think you can talk with the institute. I'm not sure about the pricing part, but 1616 is the price, but you can talk about a little bit of, I think they are giving some discount. You join together. I think it is clear, right? The duration, the course, the syllabus, and everything. Anytime, any point of time, if you have any doubt, right? The reason you have joined this live classes, because you can talk to me and I can clarify your doubts. Anytime you felt like you are not understanding, you're not following, feel free to talk to me one to one. So you can call to Bhavani ma'am, she will connect with me and we can discuss. I will arrange extra classes for you. Maybe I will allow you to some attend repetitive classes I can allow you, or maybe I can take one to one class for you. But the objective here is to make you understand all the concepts. And once you join my classes, you will understand. I mean, many times, normally it is never 1 hour. It's always extended to 10, 15 minutes every time. People ask so many doubts, many silly doubts they ask. And I clarify all of those doubts. If not, you're not understanding in one time, maybe after the class you can ask, or maybe we'll think about it, right? But don't think it's a kind of one way. It's a interactive class, right? You have to participate, you have to ask me doubts. Every doubt of yours will be cleared. And this is very organized. Everything you will get in Google Drive: recordings, assignment, materials, notes. uh, I think I have shown you some of the notes, but I'm very open showing you any note, right? Let's take any note. I just cleared my downloaded folder, otherwise there are so many notes there. So if you want to see any of the notes, right, I think I have shown you some of the notes yesterday. So see, this is PC algorithm, right? You can see how in-depth the theory is. So project doesn't mean I will not complete theory. Every math I will complete in the class in detail. Every derivation, step by step, everything. So I'll share you notes like this. And the implementation also we will see in one project, right? So everything is very detailed. It may be advanced or it may be intermediate. So I will make sure the complex things I'm putting in simpler way so that you can understand. Okay, so I'll stop now here because I just don't want to take so much of your time. But if you have any doubt, feel free to ask me now. Any questions so far?
Yeah, I had one question.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, is my voice audible?
Yeah, I can hear you, Vinit.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's a very niche doubt which I have. Actually, I started my career eight and a half years back,
Yeah.
and I started as a business analyst, wherein I was working more into the MIS part for the top management.
Yes.
So it was more of working on Excel, and you have reporting tools from where you fetch the reports, and then you do some analysis and present it to the top management. So those were my key aspects when I was working with my first company for 5 years. But since it was a monotonous work, I switched to the sales profile. So
Okay.
I was heading the entire South region for a home furnishing brand. So
Got it.
I worked with them for around 2 years, and then I moved to an this e-commerce company where I'm currently also working in the same kind of domain. It's a purely sales domain where I'm working in. So I
Mhm.
have to drive sales. There's no technical aspect involved, but
Got it.
I want to switch to a data science domain, and since I have an initial 5 years of experience, I won't compare it to data science anywhere because it was around 5 to 10%. It was an MIS role, kind of role. But I'm looking out for working as a data scientist in future. So as per your experience and as per your observation in these lot many years, have you seen people making a transition like this, or it is not possible even if I do this course and get all the requisite knowledge to crack the interview?
Yeah. So it's a very good question and very common question because many of the people, I think this is a question I think they want to ask. So let me tell you one thing. So in the current company, I don't want to name it, but the company that I'm working is into aviation and renewals and healthcare kind of thing, right? Mostly manufacturing industry.
Okay.
It's an industrial company. And first I
Okay.
was working with aviation, and then currently I'm working in renewables. So in aviation, out of 40, it's a huge data science team, so 40 members were there. I think all the kind of four or five, we four or five were from computer science and statistical background. Rest 35 are from mechanical, right? They have done the
Okay.
transition to data science. So first thing is, try internally. If your company is supporting, try internally, and that will be a smooth transition, right? Many companies nowadays are allowing their employees to upgrade their skills, and really if you can take some POCs and prove that you can actually do it, then they will give you a chance. Internally you can move. That is the first thing. But
Okay.
in many cases internal movement is not possible. Maybe the your company has no data science team or something like that. Taking your example, you can smartly modify the 5 years experience. You are saying me you are working as a data analyst, but it was not a pure data analyst kind of role, mostly Excel and SQL. So Excel and SQL
Okay.
is anyway relevant skill, but what you need to write in your CV is you were doing advanced stuff, not only excellent kind of thing. You maybe write some of the project where you help the sales team or the finance team predicting the price, or something like related to data analyst plus data science beginner level, right? Regression kind of simple projects. You can mention some of the dashboard you have created using visualization apps like Tableau, or maybe you can use Plotly or something like that. So you can tell you have a rich experience in visualization, and you have a very good experience in SQL, Excel, and regression time series.
Okay.
Along with that, the last few years, how many years you are working as a sales in sales domain?
I started, from 2018 April.
Okay,
So
recently. Got it.
approximately 3 years. Yeah.
No problem. So you have this corona also, which is a very good reason, right? So you can give this reason also. And sales, maybe you can tell them you were working in sales, but in sales also you have automated some of the things. Are you getting? So
Okay.
last entire 5 year, you write it as a data analyst, complete data analyst, not Excel SQL. Please mute yourself.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, please mute yourself. We're
Yeah,
getting
there is
some
some
background noise.
disturbance. Yeah.
Others, can you please mute? Yeah. So what I'm saying is, last 5 years, do not tell that you worked in Excel and SQL. You just sorry, Excel and what is that normal SQL?
MIS, it was, yeah,
MIS.
MIS, and I used to
Yeah.
extract data from that BX analyzer, something like that,
Got it.
and then I used to prepare
So
MIS report.
Yeah, so you write those. Along with that, you write all the data analyst skill sets. What do you mean by data analyst? Like, you know this Tableau, you know Plotly, you know Python, Pandas, NumPy. You have a rich
Okay.
experience in visualization. You have all of this experience. You write that. After you
Okay.
write this, last 2 years in sales, you tell the client interviewer that you had automated some of the things. Don't tell
Okay.
only on sales. You tell them some of the things you had automated, right?
Okay.
In that way you can modify in your CV, and you can prepare a CV and try for data science roles. Initially it is
Okay.
difficult, but later you can switch it. If even though you're getting a data analyst, pure data analyst role, you should take it. Are you getting?
Okay.
Later you can modify the data analyst into data science. Internally you can get a chance.
Okay. 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 So the transition is possible, and I should
Yes,
definitely
yes,
try
yes,
it out.
very much. And in your case you already had worked as a data analyst, so yes, it is possible.
Okay, 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 okay. Yeah. So, thank you. Thanks for the answer. The second question was, I mean, since this is my first class, so I just
Yes,
wanted to, I mean, can I have the course content from your side?
yes,
I
yes,
mean, you
sure.
explained it, but I
Yes,
would like to just go through it on my own once post the class.
sure. Yes, yes. So if you see tomorrow, definitely you will get the course content. Give me today's time, because see, this was the course content. Your batch
Okay,
honors, I'm going to change this, because this is
okay,
algorithm and kind of example. Many things are missing here. This course content is 2 years old. Now in 2 years, many things change, right? So
yeah.
I am updating the syllabus based on the real time challenges like outlet detection, class imbalance, many of the things I'm going to add. And give me today's time, maybe tomorrow you can get the syllabus. Ma'am will share you the syllabus with you, everyone.
Okay, okay. So one other question which I had is I absolutely have zero knowledge with respect to Python and other coding, what others might be knowing or what other people are knowing. So I'm completely new. The only thing which I know is Excel. And whatever I learned during my engineering days, it has been, I mean, it's been 8, 9 years already. So I don't know anything about that. So, I mean, do I need to have some prerequisite knowledge? I mean, before this class, or how
See,
should I take it
Python,
forward?
yeah. You can learn about basic programming concept, not related to Python, but basic programming. Maybe you will find little difficulty understanding basic programming concept. I'm telling to everyone who are from completely non-technical background, right? Non-technical background in the sense, it's not like any other programming. If you are strong in Java, Scala, or any other, you are technical. Non-technical means you have never touched any programming in your life. In that case, yes, honest answer is yes, you should have a basic background about the keywords, like what is an class, right? What is an object? So very basic programming concept. What is a variable? I will discuss all of this in the class. From scratch only I will start. Having said that, you may find little difficulty, though my approach is very simple, everybody understands what I say. But it's better for you if you can pre-prepare these things, like what is a function. So very basic things you can, like, not I'm saying syntax, you need to understand the concept. Means what is a function, why you need to use it, basic. You can what I will do is, I mean, share a word file, right? Word file in the drive I will upload for all the people who are non-technical, right? You can learn about these keywords before you join the class. That will definitely help you,
Okay, okay,
right?
okay, okay, fine. Okay, okay. And th this is the first class, or because this is
No,
my
no, no.
demo class today. So
This is demo
I
class only. We have
okay.
not covered anything. This is a completely fresh batch. Tomorrow onwards, we're going to start. Nothing has been
Oh,
covered. It's
okay,
a
okay,
demo class.
okay.
Yeah,
Acha, okay, okay. Thank you. Thanks.
no problem. Yeah. So Vinith, you asked me how much effort or time required from our site for after each session. So this is a very kind of difficult question to answer. There is no upper limit how many hours you can give, but there is a lower limit. At least you should spend another 1 hour. At least that's the minimum you should spend. 1 hour class and 1 hour extra. If you're taking both advanced and this simultaneously, then 2 hour extra every day, at least 1.5 hour extra. So what I do is I do cover less topic every day because it is everyday class, but you need to practice the assignments. You understand in the class and practice the assignments. And Sunday anyway, I'm kind of keeping this coding test where you will see where you stand, right? If you do in the coding test, if you succeed, that is good. If you fail, that is again very good for you, because before you attend the real coding test, at least you will understand within 30 minutes how much you can code, how difficult it is when you get completely new question to solve within 30 minutes, right? So at least you will prepare accordingly based on your coding test situation, right? So answer is at least 1 hour. There is no upper limit. Is it clear, Binit?
Oh, yes, madam.
Yeah.
Madam, last doubt.
So
So, madam, one more small query. That so
yeah.
we don't know the madam. How can we contact each other, madam, after this attending class? If we have doubts in it, so can it possible to make a group for our who are the learning this course? So it is helpful for us to discuss each other before attending class. If I have any doubt in between to class, we will discuss each other. So now in this batch,
Yeah.
at least, so
So
we can
once
make
you're
our friendship. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So once your enrollment is confirmed, maybe we can think of starting a kind of WhatsApp group. Having said that, I will also be there in that group. Institute also will there, and all the students will be added. Having said that, please do not ask me so many questions in the WhatsApp. You can understand. I will answer all the doubts in the class. Maybe like among yourself you can discuss, and I will be sharing some of the good notes, some of the good blogs and articles whenever I am finding. And most of the thing, how it is going to help you, many times I get so many requests, I can forward some of the referrals, right, for the jobs. I'm not saying I can assist you, but you can see my email, lot of jobs every day, 3 4 3 4 I'm getting. So I'm just searching whom to forward, right? I have so many students, I wish I could have helped somebody. So I'm searching. Please mute yourself, everyone. Please mute yourself. So please mute yourself, everyone. Pati, Pradeep, can you mute? Yeah, please mute. We can hear some background noise. Okay, let me mute you. Yeah. So yes. So make it one dimension. Like you can discuss among yourself, but mostly for me it is like I can share you if some. Okay. Let
రేపు
me mute
వస్తుందంట
yourself.
వాళ్ళు
Yeah. So yes, the WhatsApp group will be created once your enrollment is confirmed. Short answer, right? And the WhatsApp group, we will use it for communication, and from my side I can use it to share some of the referrals. I have so many job openings which is coming up for startups and for many other openings. I can share all of those things in the WhatsApp, and also some of the important notes and documents or material or something which is very good about data science. I will be keep sharing, and you can ask doubts among yourself and kind of communicate. So yes, the answer is yes, we can create that once your enrollment is confirmed. Okay.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah, ma'am. Um, hello, ma'am. It's Tanmay.
Yeah.
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, I just need to know. Actually, I'm from a DevOps background,
Yeah.
so mostly my work is related to the Docker containerization, application development, build pipelines, deployments, and all.
Yeah.
I do have knowledge in Docker, Kubernetes, and cloud-related activities, Azure and
Yeah.
AWS. So I have been working here past 2.5 years in this DevOps field. So previously I was a Python development kind of thing. So
Okay.
how big will be the transition? Means if I apply somewhere else for this data science post, so how big will be the transition, and what will be the what can I justify that I am moving from DevOps to data science? Will I get a chance in any of the company?
So for every DevOps, right? So you are a
Yeah.
very kind of highly demanded profile, because you already know many things that the data scientist will not be knowing. For example, let's say you know Kubernetes, you know Docker, right? So
Yeah.
nowadays people are asking for full stack data scientist. Full stack data scientist means even though in the company you have teams which will do it all the things, if you know it, that will definitely kind of highlight in your CV. So your transition will be very smooth. Now, if you are a person, basically half of the data pipeline things you can create by yourself, and you also have the modeling skills, you are very, very rare. I mean, irreplaceable. Why I'm saying? So I was kind of a person like you, but you cannot match it for longer years. So when I started working as a data scientist, based on my previous experience, I was a data engineer come data scientist, a person who knows everything, right? Like starting from big data, cloud, and then also I was teaching. So every concept I was revising. That's why I got chance in GS where I have to work on big data platform plus data science. Having said that, ultimately you need to pick one because both of the domains are very vast. Either you can go there and there come here. So then I picked data science. But for you, as you are saying, you already have Kubernetes, Docker, and cloud. All of these things are relevant for data science, right? This is
Yeah.
not mandatory skills, but good to have skills. Let me repeat, this is not mandatory skills, but this is good to have skill. No need to hide anything in your CV. Simply write you
Mm-hmm.
worked as a DevOps, and then eventually in your company you got to know about modeling and you have done some POCs for last 1 year, and then slowly you want to move to data science. You have done all of these POCs. Along with this, you have rich experience working in data science POC kind of projects. And then you can switch. In data science, you will be considered as a fresher. Having said that, you may expect very good hike because many of the data scientists, see, your profile is somehow like this, right? All the data
Yeah.
scientists, what they know, you know. What the
Yeah.
data scientists don't know, you know that, which
Yeah.
is good for the company. Now, all the company want cloud, right? Nowadays, every company, whether you are a data engineer, data scientist, or data analyst, cloud is kind of ABCD. It's a very normal thing. Everybody should know. You already
Yeah.
are expert. A data scientist may not be expert like you. He may know, but may not be expert. That's your advantage. Second is Kubernetes. Everybody wants to know about advanced big data security related stuff. You know that. A data scientist may not be knowing it. Third is Docker. Everybody wants to deploy ML models. You know Docker. A data scientist may not be knowing Docker. Now in this three case you are higher like or highlighted, but what the data scientist knows, deep learning, ML, statistics, you already know that. So why somebody will not hire you, tell me, right?
Okay.
So the
Yeah.
answer is, you there is a high chance, high probability. Nowadays data engineering, data science is merging. Data engineering people for hiring, they're also expecting data engineers to know about ML and other stuff. And data scientists, when they're hiring, they're also expecting people who are data scientists should know at least somehow big data and cloud. Are you getting? So both are very
Yeah, ma'am.
important nowadays. So your chance is very high. So you try to go in, as soon as possible, try to change your domain. And everything is relevant that you know today. Very high on demanded skills.
Sure, ma'am. Ma'am, my second question is that one of my cousin, he's in a commerce sector. Means he just did his commerce in graduation in commerce, but he has a very good keen interest in programming, and he knows also Python. So, how big will be the transition of his career if he joins this course?
He's a fresher, right? Graduated.
Yeah, but after
So for
2 years, yeah, yeah,
for every fresher, it is there is no no problem at all. Maybe they can try as a data analyst initially, but eventually they can move into data science. For fresher, there is no headache of hiding the past experience. They're starting their career, and if they're skilled enough, they can easily get a post of data analyst as a fresher. Maybe 1 or 2 year they can work. I don't think fresher should mind taking data analyst position because at least they're getting into data related field, and very quickly they can switch maybe within 1 and 2 years as a data scientist, right? So I think there is no challenge as a fresher if you take. So I just want to answer Pratima's query. So USA, the timing is not feasible for you, Pratima, right? So 8 o'clock will be okay for you, Pratima? 8 o'clock, evening, 8 p.m. We can start 8:30 or 8.
8:30
8
means like Your 8:30 or mine 8:30, ma'am?
No. This time 8 p.m. IST. 8 p.m. IST. Will that work?
8 p.m. IC means like here only the 11 o'clock maybe. This time is not feasible for me. That's why I am asking.
8 o'clock is 11 o'clock there.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, because I'm in EST time, Eastern time zone.
Oh, got it. Okay. So we can start at 7:30, but Monday I have office call at 7 o'clock. So Monday there cannot be class. And others are also, you people also will have some meetings, right, at 7:30. Is it okay for everyone? Please mute yourself, everyone. Once your talk is finished, please mute because we are in a group class. 7:30 is okay for everyone. It may not be okay
Yes,
for,
madam.
yes, it's
7,
okay.
8 is okay, madam. 8.
8 o'clock is okay, right, for everyone? Let me know.
Yes, madam. 8
7:30.
is. So if we have to suppose sometime it may be extend for 5-10 minutes, it will goes to 9:30, na, madam. 9:30, 9:15. So 8 is I think in my opinion, madam. Some other name.
Yeah, Pratima, you can join the morning batch. Maybe we will start after 15 days, the morning batch. Morning 8
Okay,
o'clock or 7 o'clock, right?
okay.
Uh,
Yeah, that's good for me. Yeah.
yeah. Please wait for another 1 week. We're going to start morning batch, right?
Then,
But
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Can you continue, ma'am?
no problem. So April 1st, if you can call us, right? Like Durga Soft, they'll tell you about
Mhm,
the new batch timings, morning.
mhm,
As of now, evening also, my evenings are also packed because I work for US, right? My team is US based, and
mhm,
evenings are really packed. Morning I'm available. I start offices at 10:30, 11.
mhm,
Evening I have office meeting 7 to 8.
mhm.
So which is a little difficult for me to manage. So I
Yeah.
think, yeah, 8 o'clock is fine with me. I'm okay with 8 o'clock. Monday I will be 5-10 minutes late, everyone. I'm telling because I have another meeting. Rest all days, 8 o'clock we can connect. 8 or
Mhm.
8:30 is fine.
Okay. Uh, just I'm saying that can I continue of 15 days and then after switch there? Can I switch in
Yes, yes.
April?
Yes. You can do that. So you can
Mhm,
continue here. At least you will understand Python, right?
yeah.
Then you can practice in the meantime the Python part. And then once the
Mhm.
batch is started, you can switch there. So
Okay.
that
Okay.
continue, and also you'll get Durga's recording, right? You utilize the time learning Python, 6 month access, 40 hours content you will get. Tableau also
Okay.
you will get. So keep
Okay.
yourself engaged, learning those things, and then you
Yeah.
can switch
Hello.
there.
And that's why.
Hello.
So
Yeah.
you can contact tell to the Bhavani ma'am, or can I talk to for switching the batch?
Yes. You can call Bhavani ma'am and tell her, but otherwise I will keep a note. Pratima, right? I'll keep a
Yeah,
note about
Pratima Pandey. Yeah.
Yes. Everyone, this number that I have displayed is your contact. You have to call to this number for anything, not only for enrollment. After you
Mm-hmm.
enrolled also, any question you want to talk to me, you have some
Mm-hmm.
queries, the class recordings is not uploaded. So institute will upload the class recording. Anything related to recording, you can call to ma'am and
Okay.
update her. Any concern, you can call to her directly. This is her number. Please note it down, everyone.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
No
Hello.
problem. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Madam, madam, one more question,
Hello.
madam, small. Suppose you have time, madam. If you have time, so can we join the both session of the morning and evening?
You will be confused. Basically, morning one topic, evening one topic. Many topics will be repeated. And why you want to do that? Because you have recordings. Your class recordings are
Okay.
there, right? You can go through anytime you forward, backward, right? So there's no
Okay. So
point.
if
That's what I'm saying.
okay, if
Same
you, for any
content will be
reason if you miss
repeated.
the class, thank you.
You can, yes, for any reason, if you miss the class, you can go through the recordings and ask me doubt in the next class.
Hello. Okay. Thank you. Thank
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi, this is Mahinda. I have one question regarding this data science. Like I'm from the SAP background, so everything we have the cooked one. Like I can say, installation is done by basis, and application is developed by some other guys, and we just try to use the application using a GUI and other things. For me, it is very cooked application for us when I'm using. But when I'm coming to the data science, everything we have to make it installations and getting the things, even dragging the applications, dragging the data, and like example, if you want the data, then we need to get it from big data, and if you want the application, we have to get it from other things, and everything it is scattered for me. I'm in front of me right now. So uh, how good is it, like in terms of understanding the things or getting it together, will be a tough situation for me to handle all these things when I'm just driving into the data science, or it'll be not that close.
See, if you are very senior and if you're looking kind of just to manage your team, let's say you are working as a team lead, or in your recent future you want to see yourself as a team lead or getting a chance to lead a data science team, I think so much of detailed coding is not needed. Having said that, if you know the concepts, you can understand who is cheating, who is not cheating. You can manage your team members very right manner, right? The transition for anyone who is from non-technical background or having zero coding experience will be tough. Having said that, you ask yourself one question. In today's world, when we are talking about artificial intelligence, when we have seen Google Home, Google Nest, so many things, like it's like many simple tasks are automated. Do you think the task that you are doing today, which is a tool based or kind of very easily anybody can do, don't you think a AI machine can do it automated way, right? Maybe down the line, 2 3 years from today. Anybody who is non-technical, you need to ask this question to yourself. Whatever you are doing, can a machine do this? If no, then you keep yourself in that role. If a machine can do that, or if you are doing a repetitive task, be aware of it, because a machine can also be do the same repetitive task. The way the world is moving, all the repetitive task is going to be automated. It is high time for everyone to learn coding and come to technical. If you want to see yourself in next 10 15 years in IT, knowledge in coding, no matter Python or Scala or Java or any coding, is very, very essential. Not only for data science or AI, no matter where you are going, maybe data engineer or data analyst or even a software developer or web developer or whatever it is. Without coding, I think it is little, I may not, I cannot generalize every role. Like let's say sales. Sales cannot be automated by a AI machine. A human intervention is needed. Somebody has to talk to you. So those kind of roles may be there. But let's say a task which is you're going to a tool extracting data and then loading it. So that a script can also do, that a AI machine can also do. So in that case, even not today, tomorrow, somehow you need to learn coding. Otherwise, your job is at risk. Is it clear, Mahendra? So if you think
Yeah, yeah.
the
For me,
task
it
that,
is in a
yeah,
different way right now, because I'm in
correct.
from the coding background, and but for me,
Yes.
I'm thinking like this stats would be a very hectic thing, which to get into my head, and I mean understanding the concepts of the stats, like when talking about logistic regressions and other regressions,
So if you are
scikit
from,
learning, all these things.
yeah, Mahendra, if you are from coding background, then your situation is different, right? I told for non-technical, completely non-technical. But if you have a coding background, I guess you will understand what we are covering in the course, because the course starts from very basic level. I start from mean, median, mode from that level and take you to a level where you can understand what is ANOVA and hypothesis testing till that level in statistics. Machine learning also will discuss about very simple topics, and then we will go deeper inside it till deep learning we are going. Whether you will under, so it's not like you will not able to understand. Coming to your background, I can guess you can definitely understand, but where you want to see yourself, if you want to see yourself in data world, these all are the topics you need to cover by anyhow. Now if you want to enter into data world, these are the, without stats nothing is there. Even data engineer and data analyst also have to learn stats. It's a basic concept. Statistics should be known by everyone who wants to come to data, right? So it's your choice. If you want to come to data, machine learning, deep learning, statistics, are the background, like basic building block, without which the topics are like it is incomplete. You cannot crack interviews. So leaving the other side, like whether you will understand or not, that you leave it up to me. I will make sure you will understand.
Okay, okay. Yeah, and one more thing, like since I have been under, I'm from the IBM, and have been, we have very cognitive classes, which generally gives a basic idea of the what exactly the data science, machine learning, all these things. But the problematic things comes to the picture is when can we stop over there, or we need to step into the deep learning concepts and other things, or we have, because right now everyone, they are moving towards the deep learning concepts and NLPs, ANL. So these are all advanced things. Which can we stop over there, or we need to get to the end? Is it required?
See, learning is like if you are entering into AI, this is for everyone. There is no end to the syllabus. This is a very maybe good news or bad news, I don't know, but there is no end to the syllabus. People who are very much uh, good learner, they get bored doing the same thing. I think that for them, data science is a very good platform where they will get a chance to learn new techniques, new tools, many often. There is no ending of learning. Having said that, it's not expected from the company, from a person to know everything, right? You can be knowing many things but master in something, that then only will be called as a data scientist. You should be knowing everything you should know, and you should master in something. For example, I know cloud, I'm not expert in cloud, but I am expert in deep learning. I may know machine learning, but I am expert in deep learning. I know NLP, but I am expert in deep learning. So knowing everything and expertising in one thing is different. So AI is like that. You should know a bit of everything. As a data scientist, you know basics about ML, basics about NLP, basics about deep learning. Having said that, nobody can actually be expert. Even though you are willing to become expert, you cannot become expert, because it is ocean. You can pick one domain, whatever is good for you. Like let's say you are having interest in computer vision or NLP or machine learning, you pick that and become expert in that and grow in that area. That is how you will get roles. When you go to senior data scientist level, they will ask you what is your expert area, right? Based on that you will be hired. So
Okay,
you
so you
have
mean
to choose one thing.
for getting
Hello.
job, it is advanced deep learning, it's mandatory, we have to complete that. That's what I'm saying.
Deep learning is mandatory. Yes, yes. Deep learning is mandatory. If you want to see yourself as a data analyst, you can stop in part one. But if without deep learning, in current company, there may not be any scope of deep learning. But deep learning is kind of mandatory when you go to interview. People are asking questions from PyTorch, Keras, deep learning. Uh,
Yeah,
Hello.
and
okay.
one last question, like can we have means like basic intermediate one, and along with the advanced both together, because they said that 29th you're going to start the other one. So can
Yes,
we
yes, yes.
parallelly do that, both together?
Yes, yes.
Or it
So
would be-
so intentionally I have planned 1 week after the basic. Not basic. This is not basic course. This is intermediate. Not even intermediate. This is machine learning. That is deep learning. This is also advanced, because for beginners it's very crucial step, right? This is your building block on top of which you are going to add deep learning. So deep learning course will start 1 week after. By that time you will be very expert in Python. Python is required for part 2. Day one we need Python knowledge. So in this week you complete Python, and then you can take the both the course simultaneously. The timing for I'm just checking with others. Will you be available morning time, let's say 6:30 to 30, or 8 to 9 for advance? Will that work?
yeah, absolutely. And
Yeah.
can you just let me know, like, what are the basic prerequisites for the deep learning? Like, is the Python is required, or any other things
Nothing.
is required?
Only Python, only Python. Rest all I'll take care. Don't worry. So everything I will take care. Whatever is needed, math, linear algebra, I'll take care. Python is required. That also I'll take care. If you join part one, you will understand Python.
Yeah, okay.
So
And
everything I am taking care.
Okay, even I have been good in logistic regression, whether basic means unsupervised, supervised data. Also, I'm just have an idea, but I don't have deep learning knowledge about that. So, is it required? Is it sufficient for that to get into the deep learning?
Yes, you can. So if also you don't know anything on part one, you can go to part two. So let me tell you, everyone, this doubt I want to clarify. If you have some knowledge and if you want to skip the part one, which is not recommended, but if you really want to skip the part one, only enroll for part two, that also you can do. Only for part one also you can enroll, right? This up to your choice. So part two, you can definitely understand if you have not taken even a single class of part one. These are parallel lines, not even a single topic is repeated except Python. Only if you know Python, you can directly go for part two as well. Why? In part two, we are handling image data, we are handling big data, we are handling text data. The way we handle text data and image data is completely different than the way we will handle semi-structured data like XML, JSON, and Excel files that we will do in part 1 ML. So the process is completely different. Everyone who wants to join only for part 2, they can do that. Only for part 1, they can do that. These are parallel lines. Very easily you can understand. Is it clear for everyone?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes.
Actually,
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Hello.
Yes, yeah, go ahead. Actually, let
Yeah.
give some other people chance. I think any new people who has not asked any questions so far.
Yeah, ma'am. This is Abhishek speaking here.
Yeah.
Yeah, ma'am. I'm completely new to this field, and I don't have any kind of idea regarding data science or data engineer or data analyst. So I'd like to know first of all, what is the difference between data science and data analyst?
Yes. So that data analyst and data science, I think there is a very good YouTube video of my previous demo sessions. Can you go and check? You try to open any, go to YouTube, check data science, Durga Soft, Data Science, Sasmitha. You will find so many videos. You open any video randomly, you will find this difference very well explained, right? So let me
Okay,
summarize.
ma'am.
Data analyst and data science is kind of all the data scientists are data analyst. All the data analysts are not data scientists. Whatever a
Data.
data
Yeah.
analyst know, that everything a data scientist know. Whatever a data scientist know that a data analyst doesn't know. What the extra thing the data scientists know is called modeling. You know machine learning, you know NLP, you know big data, and you know this deep learning. The modeling part is something which is very kind of core strength of a data scientist. Apart from modeling, the data analyst mostly will be dealing with historical data to create nice predictions, sorry, nice visualization graphs. Please mute yourself, everyone. Once you ask the question, please mute. And the part 2 timing, mostly it will be morning, 7 to 8. Let me know, 6:30, 7 to 8, 8 to 9 I'm planning. If it is not feasible, two timings, we can keep two timings. One is your 8 to 9, one more timing is 6:30 to 7:30. This is AM, okay? So either of this timing I'm available for the advance.
Ma'am.
And most
Uh,
of you are, yeah.
yeah, yeah, I'm interested to join both classes like
Yes,
parallelly, like in intermediate and advanced. So when you talk about the intermediate batch is started in 1st of April, new batch
yes.
according to my timing. So how can what is the timing of morning session of intermediate courses? So can that's why
See,
that so I can continue with both classes.
I'll tell you a very good solution. See, what you need to do is at least for 1 week, if you can adjust, right? Maybe till 1st of April, you join
Yeah.
this batch, 8 p.m. Please try to adjust only for 1 week. You
Mm-hmm.
understand the core Python from this batch, okay? Core
Yeah.
Python.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, the day you will enroll, the same day you will get Durga sir's complete 40 hours Python recording. You know how well Durga sir teaches, right? So entire
Mm-hmm.
recording you will get. So you prepare yourself very well for Python, and then you join the part 2 course morning, which is starting at 6:30 or 8. right? 1st of April. You continue with part 2. After 1 week, when part 1 will start, you can join there.
No, actually the time, yeah, I will continue from today, this class, intermediate classes, and after that the second batch, the advanced course is started in 29th March, people said, or
Advanced batch
April.
is starting 29th. Yes. No. Next Monday it is starting.
Yeah,
Advanced
29th,
batch
yeah.
is, yes. It is confirmed.
29th. Yeah,
29th.
29th March. And the intermediate batch start in 15th sorry, 1st April. So the timing, because the timing is 8 to 9, morning timing 8 to 9, and also I'm interested to join intermediate in morning hours. So that's why
Yes.
I'm asking
I'll tell you.
what is the timing? Yeah.
The part 1 course timing will be 7 to 8 a.m. morning.
Okay.
7 to 8. Yeah.
7 to 8. Then I will continue with 8 to 9.
Yes.
That's yeah, okay. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ma'am,
Others
what
will.
about the 8 p.m. class? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, what about the 8 p.m. class? I couldn't understand actually.
No. Let me clarify. There is a confusion in timing. So
Yeah.
this class is going to start 8 p.m. IST. Just for the demo, you have connected 8:30, but I'm thinking to shift it to 8 p.m. Why? Because I think 9:30 is late for everyone, right? People may be going for dinner and something like that. So 8 to 9, we will keep the timing. Anybody has any problem if I'm keeping it at 8 p.m.? Let me know now only.
No,
No,
ma'am, no
madam.
Anything?
issues. 8
Yes.
No.
p.m. is the perfect timings.
Why I'm saying, because sometimes it may be 5 minutes, 10 minutes extended. Most of the time it will actually. And that time it will be very late, right? Now it is 9:30. People, your family members will be waiting for you. So that's why 8 p.m. is the best timing. We'll keep it at 8 p.m., right? And part 2 will be morning 8 a.m. Is it clear? 8 p.m., 8 a.m. Any
8
problem?
Ma'am,
p.m.
part 2 will be starting after part 1
First April.
completion, or it will be in parallel?
So you can choose how you want, right? If you have time, my suggestion is you dedicate 1.5 months and then complete the entire series, and you are done. You are prepare. You are like you can start preparing for jobs, right? So yes. So parallelly, you can take next Monday. We are starting part 2, advance, and by that time you'll also
What time?
start Python. Morning time, 6:30 to 7:30, if all are agreeing, or if 6:30 is little early, maybe 8 to 9. These both timings we can decide. What is good for everyone? Let me know now only. 8 to 9 or 6:30 to 7:30 for part 2, morning time. This is.
If the first course is started 1st April in 7 to 8, then for my timing is 8 to 9 is better, because 7 to 9 is continue. That's is good for me.
No,
Ma'am,
yeah. So
actually
I
I
will
couldn't attend that part 2 at morning session. So that's the issue.
6:30 to 7:30. Okay, morning session is not okay for you, right? Many of people are saying that. Let us decide the timing. Let me think
I
about it.
cannot also join morning session.
Okay.
I'm
Let
fine
us
with 8 to
discuss.
9.
Yeah. So let us think about it, about the advanced timing, right? As of now, it will start for sure because we are ending the batch in this weekend. But the timing, let us think about it, right? Mostly 8 to 9 is okay. If you are looking for evening batch, it's little difficult, but let us start a evening batch maybe after some days, maybe after 10-15 days. Recently I cannot start because we'll be busy in forming the morning batch. Once that is formed, maybe evening batch we can start advance. As of now, morning will start for sure. From 1st April, morning is starting 8 to 9, right? Okay. So these all are the things. Let's say, like, if you have any doubt, tomorrow I will share you the syllabus. I will actually take you through the syllabus within 5-10 minutes tomorrow, and we'll start with the content. Okay, and one more thing, please reach out to Bhavani ma'am. Please note down. And if you want to confirm your enrollment, call to this number. She's super busy. See, she is more busy than I guess anybody else, because she's handling Durga's account, and then my account. So Durga sir's new batch is starting, so she has so many calls every day to follow up, almost 200, 300. So she might missed you, right? Maybe she will call you one time, you are not picking, then she may miss you. Like she may forget calling you back. So so if better if you want to enroll, you can call her. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, so this is her number. You can store her number.
Yeah, and one
And
more
When
thing, like
the
Durga
class
sir
will
is
be
taking
in the,
starting?
classes for data science.
Durga sir, no, I don't think so. He is taking class for Python.
Okay.
Ma'am, intermediate class, when it will be happening? From when?
Now from tomorrow onwards, we already started the batch, right? This Monday. So we had demo class 2 days. From tomorrow onwards, we'll start the intermediate 8 p.m. We'll go slow
Okay.
this week. We'll go little slow this week because this is a demo week, right? So having said that, uh, we will go with the relevant topics. Tomorrow we'll see about Jupyter Notebook, Python installation, basic Python like that. From Monday onwards, next Monday, it will be 1 hour class. Okay.
Okay. So we have to enroll when? Like after one
Uh,
week or?
No, 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 no. You can confirm as soon as possible. Do not wait for 1 week because I think most of the see this is nothing new. If you want to check, you can join 2 or 3 classes. But in Durgasoft only, I had completed 25 plus batches. In 2 years, we completed 25 batches. So we are very particular about starting and we are very particular about ending. And it's the commitment will be kind of whatever we are discussing in the demo. You will find the same thing, same satisfaction at the end of the class, right? Any point of time if you feel like you're not getting in a batch, I'm not expecting everybody 100% will get. Some people will not get, no matter how good or how bad I'm teaching. So for them, we will think something else. Maybe we will start some extra class or we'll discuss about the doubts they have, something. We will find the solution. But having said that, we are very particular about what we will deliver. It is very transparent. Topic wise, you can see everything in the content that I'm going to share with you, right? You can
Ma'am,
enroll
there
also
will
And
be
now,
material
calling.
also.
Yeah, yeah, everything, material, recordings, notes, assignments, everything is there.
ma'am, actually thing
Ma'am,
is that I want to enroll that both the thing like advanced and intermediate. So I want to confirm the timings of the advanced actually for evening sessions. So could
Evening
you please
sessions, right?
confirm? Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I am also looking for evening session.
Okay, people who are okay, some are looking morning, some are evening. Let us figure it out, right? As of now, just me 1 day time. I'll let you know tomorrow. Evening timings. If it is evening, then the timing, I don't have any other timing except 7 to 8 p.m. Please mute yourself, everyone. Please mute yourself. Yeah. So morning, if you are starting simultaneously, 7 to 8 p.m. will be the class, and mostly Saturday, Sunday also we will include, and 2 days we will take a break. Is that okay? Because on Monday I have meeting. So it will be like Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. Will that be okay for everyone? Evening advance.
no, madam.
No, no, no. Advance. We need it morning itself.
Yes. So no, I'm talking about a new batch. So morning will be there. Anyway, morning timing is fixed. Morning, we have fixed timings. Evening, I'm talking. People who are looking for evening, for them, I'm asking 7 to 8 will be okay. The
Yes,
timing.
ma'am.
I mean, we have only this timing. 9 to 10, I'm not okay. So 7 to 8 is the only timing. So let me write it down so that it will be clear. 8 p.m. IST and part 2 also we will start maybe, right? So that you can take simultaneously, and the timing is 7 to 8, right? The timing is 7 to 8 p.m. It is morning also 2 batches, evening also 2 batches. Part part 2 will start at this time. Part 1 will start. Part 1, if you are looking, wait for some more days. It will not going to start immediately. Maybe after 1 or 2 weeks. 2 weeks you can consider. And the timing will be 7 a.m. Right? So this is the total timing, right? Based on this, you can decide. And the syllabus tomorrow I will share it with you. Okay.
Ma'am,
Madam,
evening
both classes
7
both classes from 7 to 8 p.m. for advanced and part 1 for the intermediate. So both class you are going to continue, madam.
7 to 8 p.m. is basically advance that we are planning. 8 p.m. is the intermediate. 8 p.m. IST is the intermediate. Similarly, morning next April 1st, we are going to start advanced batch for sure. This is already dates are declared. That is 8 to 9 a.m. Is it clear for everyone? 8 to
Ma'am,
9
7
a.m.
to 8 p.m. will be
Yes.
daily or particular days only?
No, daily or particular days, that is like kind of the same content. 6 hour means 6 hour you will get. How we will split it will decide. Maybe Saturday, Sunday, if you're connecting for 1.5 hour, 1.5 hour, one day we can skip, right? So like that we will plan. Mostly it will be daily. Per hour you will get 6 hour, right? We'll plan accordingly.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Okay, everyone. Thank you. Let us connect.
Yeah, one final doubt which I had.
Yeah.
I mean, if I want, I can start with the intermediate, I mean, the preliminary batch, the part
Yes.
one batch, and because I'm from a non-technical background, I just
Yep.
wanted to see how am I able to take it forward. Uh,
Yes.
so when I'm done with the part one and I'm a bit more confident to take it for the part two, can I continue like that? I mean, post finishing part one, I want to start part two.
You can do how you want to do. You have all options. We have continuous batches running. Every 15 days, we are starting two batches. So immediately, any date you select, right, add 7 days. Within that, we will be starting new batches. You can enroll.
Okay, so in
You,
3 months, both part one and part two, I'll be done with. Correct?
yes, if you are continuing, then 3 months.
Okay, yeah, yeah. If I'm continuing, I mean, after part one, part two, then in totality of 3 months. And for how long
Yes.
do we have access to the contents, videos, and everything?
Content you can download. Videos you have access to 6 months. Content you can store in your laptop permanently. Videos you have
Okay.
access for 6 months.
Acha, for 6 months, I can access to the
Yes,
videos.
yes, yes.
Okay, okay. And
Okay.
one final doubt. So when I talk about data scientist, so the part one is sufficient, or do we need to know part two also, the advanced version also? How is it?
No, see, if you're trying for data science, honestly, you have to take both part one and part two because without deep learning and yes, Spark and everything, it's very difficult for you to crack
Okay,
interviews. So, I mean, it is mandatory. Yeah, deep learning is very important.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, 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 fine. And entire classes will be taken by you, or you were
No, no,
mentioning
no.
in between that Python is will be taken by Durga sir or something like that.
No, no, no. That recording you will get. That is something additional you will get, like exception handling, file handling, decorator, generator, all of those Python concept. The recording for that additional content you will get from Durga sir's. Only recording you will get. Entire course I will only take. Machine learning, deep learning, the entire course, entire data science course I will only take.
Okay, so it won't be like this, no? That we have to watch those videos and then only we will be able to understand. I mean, if we are present in your class, we will get to understand each and everything from the base.
Yeah, it's a live class. Like, see how you are asking me, like that only. It's
Yeah.
a complete live class. You just need to attend the class and do the assignments. Rest all it will kind of you'll complete the course if you do that, right? Anyway, I'm making sure you are practicing because we have coding test which is newly introduced. So I think just your task is do the assignments on time and submit it. That's the only thing. And attend the class every day. If you are missing,
Okay,
go through
okay,
the recording set list. Yeah, I will be and if you have some doubt, people share their doubts through email. I clarify their doubts. Even we have WhatsApp group, we can discuss. There's many ways to clear your doubts. After the class you can ask me, you can share your screen, I can debug. So many ways are there. I will make sure all the doubts are cleared.
Okay, okay. So
Okay.
the Python videos from Durga sir is just an additional content which we can go
Additional
through.
content.
Correct?
Yes, 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 yes. That's correct. Okay.
Okay,
Thank you,
okay.
everyone. It's getting late. Let us continue tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, everyone. Yeah.
Thank you. Good night, ma'am.
Good night.
Thank you.